Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Dave Rolfe. This is the Smart Networker, and today is January 9th, 2023. And today we are going to discuss the new Powerhouse Incentive, along with strategies and ideas of how you utilize this, and so you get a perspective on moving forward. So let me share my screen with you, and we'll get this underway. All right, we don't want that one, we want this one, and we want to go to the beginning. And here we go. All right, the new plan, a detailed build out. So we're talking about the Powerhouse, and we've had a series of meetings and a series of presentations to discuss what this is all about. And now we're gonna, really get into the details. Just as a quick review, to make sure, as this is being viewed by other people down the road, you can utilize this as an education tool, and it's pretty comprehensive with regards to our plan and incentive. So the new senior rank, we know what that is now. We have the updated executive rank, and the updated executive rank means it's just in 30 days. And as a note, for the months of November, December, January can be counted, and so can December, January, and February be counted. For people that were in 2022 and started their run, they can use the 3-month and kind of like be grandfathered in with the old system. Update on the silver rank advancement. This is pretty much the same, except it's a 30-day period. And what I just said about executive would apply to silver. So that if somebody started a silver run in November, they could have November, December, January. If somebody started a silver run in December, they could have December, January, and February. So ideal opportunity to take advantage of anybody you want to move forward. Okay. And then the PGCV for silvers and above is now 20%. No longer is there a reduction to 15%. The bypass provision has been removed. So simple, straightforward, build a silver, build somebody a silver. Here's an overview of the new updated comp plan overview. Again, just a summary starting from direct, senior, executive, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, royal diamond. Object of this is you start at the bottom and you work your way up to the top. Okay. Now, the 2023 incentive program, just as more information to make sure that you understand, the reason for this plan was to focus on allowing new people, and especially, and to give older distributors or consultants just starting a new story. As you know, we are storytellers, and we tell stories. We invite people to take a look. We look for problems. We present solutions. And what we want to be able to do is offer a better way, for lack of words, a more lucrative way to get involved, and because we know what it takes to get involved. All right. So the 2023 Nikan Incentive Program is designed to guide business builders through a process that will help establish a strong business structure. That's what its intention is for that purpose only. If you're focused on retail, then this program is not necessarily going to be appealing and or something that you want to focus on. It's a tool that you can utilize under the right circumstances. Okay. So here's the new incentive program that we have. Now, you just saw the compensation plan. That's there. Now, on top of that, we have, the startup or restart utilizing a Powerhouse incentive. Then you have the coaching aspect of building an 18K club. And what I'm going to show you with the 18K club in the next video is how to build your organization and structure. And we'll talk about that there. Then there's the Mentor Club, which allows you to help somebody else, which is truly how success is generated in this business, is by helping others, and then getting a reward for doing so. And as you move up the plan from gold to platinum and diamond, even those that are in the diamond and royal diamond arena can benefit from this. And then there's the travel club, which is almost the same as what we had before, just now we have an additional twist on that, which we will explain. Okay, let's take a look at the Powerhouse. What is the Powerhouse? Now, interestingly enough, this is an incentive to attract attention. And you know my favorite question, would you be interested in making an extra $5,000 or $10,000 a month? Well, now I can go to somebody and say, okay, yeah, would you be interested in making an extra $5,000 or $10,000 a month? But here's how we're going to start. You can take a look at making a couple of grand your first month, you know, up to 6,000 by your third month, and then from there we move forward. So this is a tool to be utilized in attracting attention. So what is the Powerhouse? We've seen this. It's 3 customers and 1 consultant. All right. We know that if you get a customer, they're worth $60 each time you get a customer that's processed through the special website, which we'll get to, and part of the Powerhouse. And then once you have completed a Powerhouse, there's an additional $120 bonus. I'm going to give you a little bit of a schematic following this, showing you exactly what can be made. As a silver, you can make almost, you know, $700 by, you know, creating a Powerhouse. And then, of course, if you start at direct executive and work your way up, it's a little bit less. But again, financially rewarding to get a business started. And I'm going to say this too, the long run picture is still the same. Building a business is still the same. Creating a structure and utilizing the technology of our structure is still the same. This is an upfront incentive to get somebody to participate, get involved, win, put some money in their pocket, get some experience with it. And as we all know, it just does take a little bit of time to get grooved into what we do. But once you do, wow, this is an awesome, awesome way to go in life and living. Okay. So currently all consultants can create a Powerhouse from January 1st to the end of March 2023. Starting in April, this is only going to be for a new consultant. Now, starting in April, they will have their sign-up month and 2 additional months to take advantage and create Powerhouses. Now, what does this really mean? Well, this is limited. This isn't a forever deal. This isn't an always deal. This is a limited deal. For us that are already in it, we have now till March, okay? So anybody can participate. So you can go out, find 3 customers and a consultant, and away you go. I'm going to give you some strategies as we move forward here. Starting in April, it's to get a new consultant going. And their first 3 months are critical. After that, they're out of it, just like you would be now. Or at the end of March, and again, it's only for new people, and obviously so, because what the company is doing is kind of shifting where money's being paid to make it more viable for the front, but you still want to have the back end for the long term. And so the idea here is that the tool is to attract attention, and mainly for new people, and so. There was you know, for example, if you've got a retail customer that's not really going to be interested in the business and they're interested in other things, you have other tools that you can look at. And in my career, what I basically did was I found out what other people wanted, what they needed, and then I gave them the answer, the solution that would fit. So it's kind of like the Cinderella story. If the shoe fits, wear it. So when you sign up a new consultant as part of the Powerhouse, then that new consultant can create the required volume by signing up a customer. And I'm going to show you an example of this, and starting their own Powerhouse. So each new customer gives the consultant a $60 bonus, and there's no limit, no limit. So it's, you sign up 1, you get your $60. Sign up 2, you get another 60. Sign up 3, you get another 60, all in a month's period of time. And of course, those $60 bonuses are paid on the following month. Retail commissions are paid weekly, but bonuses and overrides are paid on the 15th of the following month. Now, when you create 3 new customers and 1 new consultant in a month, then you have completed a powerhouse and will earn that $120 bonus. Now, here, this is fascinating. If a customer decides to become a consultant in the same month and does the required 500 PPV, then this counts for the powerhouse. So the powerhouse must be done in a calendar month. I'm going to show you a picture of this so you get it. So here we are building a powerhouse. Now, you have a distributor consultant. I like to use the word distributor, but you know, that's me. They need 3 customers and 1 distributor consultant to create a powerhouse. So here's the picture. So here you are, and you've got customer 1, customer 2, customer 3, plus a distributor consultant. That's basically what it looks like. Okay. Now, customer 1, 2, or 3 could also become a distributor and do the 500 PPV required, and therefore, because of the 3 original customers, complete a powerhouse. So I'm working with a new fellow right now. I started my campaign. I want to build one of these powerhouses and do all the stuff that's now available. And so I'm setting him up as a customer first. And I'm doing this for his benefit. And what I mean by it's, you know, we have a term that we use in our business called duplication. And that's a strategy. So I'm going to teach him a strategy and show him that, okay, he becomes a customer, he gets his waterfall. I'm going to train him. We're going to spend a good amount of time in his understanding the business because it's totally new and foreign to him. And then we'll create a strategy and move forward. He will then, at the same time, become a distributor for his $25, okay? And then he's going to sign up a customer, and that's going to be his requirement, his PPV. He'll get his PPV because of the points and maybe another product to reach that. But I'll give you an example of that. Okay. So here's an idea using the powerhouse. And this is, again, when this is posted on daverolf.com and on WhatsApp, you'll be able to take this slide, copy it, and take a look at it. This is just for educational purposes to give you an idea. So strategy means method. And the whole idea of building a business is having an objective and a plan and a concept that can be duplicated. And this idea creates a duplication that each individual starts by getting trained, becoming a customer, and getting a waterfall, then becoming a distributor, consultant, and building the business. So this, again, you don't have to do this. This doesn't mean that this is what the company's telling you to do. This is, I'm an independent distributor. This is, you know, taking an idea and putting it to work. So you become a customer and you spend your $500 on the new site and you get your waterfall. You become a distributor, costs you $25. Now go get your first, second customers. That's 500 PPV each. I'm just using that number. It's very close. It's 468. This is your commission. This is your bonus. This is going to be your rebates as starting out as a senior. And basically, if you did this and convert your first customer to a distributor, they do 500 PGPV. They start getting there. Then you get your third customer, and et cetera, et cetera. So again, it's an idea, but here's the bottom line: 3,000 in PGPV volume. Your cost factor is 525. You get a commission of 280. You get bonuses of 180. You get your powerhouse bonus of 120, and you'll earn somewhere between $40 to $60 in rebates. That I haven't quite got all the hardcore information, but it's pretty close to that. It's for a total of $630. Okay, but what I want you to look at beyond just what this schematic says is the beginning of a structure, because you're not just doing this to do it, you're doing it to build, and one piggybacks off the other. So then you could do step 2 and get your 4th, 5th, and 6th customer, plus convert one of the top guys to another distributor, and earn another 630, and then do that a 3rd time, and there's 6,000 points, and you've reached the level of silver, and you've made yourself $1,900. So again, for somebody new, and if I remember working with new people, getting the number of customers was not difficult because of their warm market, and we know that 97% of those that come in are coming in through a warm market. So if you've got somebody that's enthusiastic and somebody that really wants to go, then this could be a good strategy. It does, but again, I really want you to understand this is just simply that. It's a strategy, it's a method. Many people are going to come up with their ways of doing it, and that's fine. Just so that you understand that it's a tool to use for the right circumstance. Okay. So here's another idea using the Powerhouse. So here we have John, and he gets customer 1, 2, 3, and then he converts each one of them to a distributor. So he's created by the 3 customers and the 1 distributor, again, his Powerhouse, and then, moves forward from there. But I want you to look at the future of this, because this is where this becomes interesting. So a new prospect first is a customer. So that's John, and then becomes a distributor, and then finds 3 customers. So then John finds these 3 customers, and the volume associated with it is the 468. Now, number 1, and we're going to call her Sally, becomes a distributor. So what she's going to do is she's going to go find 3 customers. But here's what I want you to look at. When she signs up, becomes a distributor, and then finds a customer, which creates 468 worth of PPPV for her. And that's part of the almost 100% of the requirement for becoming a distributor and fulfilling this Powerhouse for you or for John. But again, then the same thing happens for her. It's again, this is the duplication part. So now Sally has sponsored her, got her 3 customers, and then her second, who we call Jane here, then she does the same thing, becomes a distributor. So the idea is it duplicates itself. So it just keeps going and going and going and going. So the new peoples have a way to start up and build, a way to start up and build, a way to start up and build. And this is, again, a part of a bigger plan. And now the results of just this scenario here is PGPV of 3340, an income earned of about $900. 3 customers generate $1,404 in volume, $180 in bonus, $280 retail commission, about $50 in rebates. And so when Sally, customer number 1, becomes a distributor and does her 500 PPV, then you would create your first Powerhouse and earn a bonus of 120, or John would. And then when Sally gets her number 1, her first Powerhouse with John, earns a bonus of 200. So I see how this works. You want to review this and take a look at it, get a piece of paper and draw this out, but it's a strategy. It's a way to make it work. Okay. So let's continue the growth here. So now John has his second guy, and that he becomes a distributor. He goes and finds 3 more customers. And because he's already got the distributor, the 3 customers, okay, gets them going. It could be a plan that they're going to be also come distributors down the road, whatever. He's learned this. But look at what's happening with Sally. Sally's getting more. She does another Powerhouse, and then her Jane does another Powerhouse. And so by that, you have a combination of well over 6,000 in group volume, and you reach silver, and you make yourself about $2,000. So again, if we look at the idea of what we do, problem solution, and we're talking to somebody and they need to make some money, and in order to survive, they're new, they don't understand everything about our products and our technologies yet, but they do know that they could, if they could get a handle on this, then, because that's what I've experienced in my tenure with this company is, long-term experience is unbelievable. And it's worth its weight in gold, but the new person doesn't have that yet. It takes a while to get that. So this could be a catalyst to open the door for somebody to join NECAN and learn and understand what it is. If, and again, I put if the shoe fits, wear it, this is what they need or want. If it's not what they need or want, then I wouldn't even waste my time with this. Okay. So Each powerhouse will generate a minimum of $580 in income, and when you add in rebates based on rank achievement, this can reach well over 600 and almost 675 if you were a silver. So for right now, silvers and above, you can do quite well in the next 3 months. The volume generated on this is about 1,404 points for the 3 customers, and because that volume is 468. The shipping is included in their price, which I believe is 500, and your distributor PPV is 500. Now, again, in clarification, that 500 could be from anywhere. It could be any strategy that you want. Again, think outside the box here for a moment. You have all these tools that you can use, and again, what does this distributor want, and where are you trying to get with him, and what do you want to do with him, etc. And so he could do a powerhouse strategy, or he could just buy a pack strategy that we're going to see a little bit on, and or he could just go to the regular price list and buy products. So it all depends. But here's what we do know in the current system, or prior to January, when a distributor signed up and paid that $20, there wasn't any plan for what they should do, and a lot of them ended up just buying a water bottle. So you would give them the right to buy at a discounted price without having to do anything. And okay, some like that, some don't. I didn't. So that's the way it is. Therefore, 3 powerhouses would total 5,712 points. So 468 times 3 is 5,712. So you're missing 288 points to get to the silver rank. Could be a personal purchase, could be whatever. All other qualifications, 100 PPV, the 1,000 points outside the primary leg, and 500 points outside the primary and secondary are still in play. That hasn't changed anything. But with this kind of a system, easily met, no problem any way you work it. And the estimated income for going silver is somewhere between 1,800 and 2,000. Now, somebody brought up, or this question has come up, can customers buy more than one waterfall? Yes, but only one transaction at a time on the special site. So you buy one waterfall, then they'd go to the regular price list to do the rest. And again, remember, these are incentives to get somebody started and move them forward, or these are incentives for a distributor to generate some revenue and move forward. It'll all work out in the end. Okay, upline sponsor bonus is that $200. So you help somebody create a powerhouse, you get $200. If you're a silver and above, then you're going to make more. I think I penciled that out. It's close to 300. So that, again, that's a nice little incentive that didn't exist. All right, so each powerhouse will generate a minimum of $200 to the sponsor, and that can reach almost 300. Therefore, help someone get to silver as a sponsor could be worth $600 to $700. So now, again, what's really important is the incentive of the sponsor with building a new person. And in our industry, there's a tendency to bring people in and expect that they're going to turn the world upside down and create a huge organization. That's a rare thing. It's usually done when you help them. And so this is a great incentive to help. A new consultant could do 3 powerhouses plus the extra 288 and earn that 1,800, 2,000 their first 30 days. And then it gets even more interesting, which you're going to see in the next program of how that will work. Okay. Here's your period of qualifications: January to March, April to December, the requirements of new customers, and that's all explained out, and the rewards. And they're pretty straightforward, and they're pretty exciting. And now a new distributor can come in and take advantage of it. It's a limited time. It's a limited window for both sides, for us in the beginning and for a new distributor moving forward. It's not an ongoing thing. So when you as a leader are looking at developing your organization and say, well, man, the CV on this is not very good. Yeah, but it's limited. You'll be back to regular stuff. And the whole idea is to open the door to the wellness home. And I think what the company is going to do is take advantage of that and create a real interesting window of opportunity to introduce the wellness home to everybody. So here's the two sites, the Start My Wellness Home and the Build My Wellness Business. You go to tools, go to business tools, and then click on the Powerhouse logo, and you'll have these two options. Pretty simple stuff. So let's create the customer link. So in order to create the link, you first need to create a customer account. So John Jones is your customer. You sign him up, you set him up as a customer. Now he has an ID. With that ID number, you can click on this, create a link. You get a link, boop, and create, copy, and send. So, you know, could there be other ways to do this? Yes, but that's the way this works. Hopefully in the future, it'll change. So in order to create the link, you first need to create a customer account with your new customer. Same as for a consultant. So if you have an existing customer that you wanted to do this with, okay, bang, you just punch in their ID number, and so on and so forth. Same thing with the consultant and the special packs. So again, they have to have it's the rank validation. So you punch in their ID number, okay, enter consultant number. The computer's gonna know what rank they are to participate and play in this. Now, I haven't filled this one in yet, so I'm sure it's still a work in progress, but that's the idea, okay? And then you can send them so they can get the special packs. And I think it's open to everybody anyway. So here's the picture of the special packs: Legacy Pack, Relief Pack, Sport Pack, and then Office Desk Pack. And again, these have the value added proposition, which is really good. And I got a list of the you know, the wholesale and CV prices, and they're all decent. I think they're being posted today, so I didn't have time to I just got them this morning, so I didn't have time to put them in the PowerPoint, but yeah, they're all good. So think about this as it's a strategy. So it's just another way to allow you to take a look at, you know, getting somebody started, allowing them to make some money, introducing them to the product, giving them a huge benefit to get into it, and then move forward. The bigger picture is still the bigger picture. And we'll see that in the second video of how that plays out. Okay. Tracking your Powerhouse. So on the tracking of your Powerhouse, again, you just go to the same, you're on that site. It's right at the very bottom. It opens up, it keeps a running record of what you're doing. And then at the same time, it's updated for the, you know, what you've completed at 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, so that's the end of the Powerhouse presentation. I will stop the share momentarily. So thank you very much for being on that. The next video that we're going to present is going to be the 18K Club and the Mentor Club. So I'll stop the recording.